Hey guys, Tara Steele here coming to you today from my home here in Naples, Florida. Yesterday we were inside, it was raining all day, but luckily today we were able to come back outside and, enjoy the weather. So super excited about that. I'm also super excited. I got some amazing responses yesterday from part one of the three-part series, and I'm so excited about that. So, and I don't know if I mentioned it to you yesterday real quick, but for those of you who did get me and shoot me an email, what I had mentioned for the free training, if you were going to attend, most of you already told me you got that, so that's great. But that free training, absolutely free, impeccable training, guys. So make sure you watch that, get on that. If for some reason you didn't get that email, just let me know, shoot me another email and I'll get it out to you. That's tjsdreamlife@gmail.com. But today we're on part two of the three-part series. Yesterday I did part one, and that was about a 4-step setup to how to get people to check out your presentation, your product, whatever it is that you're trying to have them look at. I gave you a 4-step setup, that's going to boost your business and sales and get people to look at your presentation. If you didn't get that, or if you weren't around, check the video before this, or again, shoot me an email and I'll get it out to you. But today's part two. And part two is, what do you do once you get them to your presentation or in front of you on the computer, at the coffee shop, or whatever it is? They've said yes already, they're here. What are you actually going to talk about? Because they don't know why they're there. You've got them there. So what you have to do is, tell them, why you're doing this. And there's a couple of steps that you can follow. Step one is going to be, give them your story. Give them a short story of, what you're doing, how you found this, what your story was, why you were looking for something, and what it's all about. It can go something like, hey John, I'm so glad you were able to join me here. You know my story. Past couple years, me and my family have been struggling. We're living paycheck to paycheck, and I've been praying, hoping, that something was coming along, looking, and this has just fallen into my lap. This is a gift. It's a gift from above, from God, whatever you want to mention, that's in your beliefs. That's not what this is about. But let them know that, what your story was, and this had finally, had just come to you, and you absolutely know that this is the answer. Part two is going to let them know that you absolutely believe in this product. This is what you're doing. You are 100% all in. You've done the research, and there's no doubt in your mind, so you just let them know, my product is so-and-so. I've done the research. I've talked to all the higher ups. I've looked at testimonies. I've done research on the business, and I am all in, 100%. If you go to somebody and you're kind of not even sure what you're doing, or you may not be sure, but you obviously believe in the product because that's why you're there, you have to be confident. You have to let them know that this is the deal. What you have is the deal. Okay, who has the deal? We have the deal, whatever your company is. So you have to let them know that this is what you're believing in, and this is what you're going to do, or they're not going to believe you or join you. And thirdly, really quick, is, let them know that you've come to them, for a reason. You've come to them because you believe that this is going to be good for them. We're not always looking for just a sale. We're looking to build a team that you want to work with, be with, have fun with. Let them know that you came to them for a reason. They're smart, they're sharp, they're funny, they are hard workers, whatever they are. But also let them know that you're doing this and you're going to show thousands of people, and you came to them first to let them know about it. But it really doesn't matter, to you per se, if they're in or not, because you're going to keep going and you're going to show thousands of people. And yes, you want them in with you. That's why you came to them. But if they choose not to, then you can't get upset about it. You just have to move on. So let them know, John, I came to you because I think you're a hard worker. You're a strong person, you're reliable, and, I just want to let you know that, from you, I'm going to go show thousands of people, and I want you to join this journey with me. I think it'll be great. We need to lock arms and run with this, but I want you to know that, if not, I'm totally cool with it. We're still friends. I will move on, and I'm going to crush this with or without you, and I just would love to have you with me, and you have to use those words. You have to let them know that, you are in on this, because if people don't believe you, then they're not going to join your business or your opportunity or whatever it is that you're trying to get to them. So really quick, guys, tell them your why, which is number one. Tell them why you're doing this. Let them know that you 100% believe in what you're doing and what the company is about, and let them know that you're all in 100%. And if not, that's okay. If they're not coming with you, that you're showing lots of people after them, and you would love for them to come along with you. People are going to see your passion, and most likely, they're going to run with you. Some will not, and that's okay. Some will, some won't. So what? You keep moving. But these are pretty important steps in the setup and the invite, and to get people where you are on the same level as you, to show your actual opportunity. Once you do that, guys, the next part is presentation. Let them see what you're, showing. Bring them to the presentation, have them, look at it, talk to them, show them however your company does it, show them the presentation. Okay, and it's that simple. That's part 2. Tomorrow we're going to go over 3, and really quick after the presentation, I'm going to give you a quick tip before we go into tomorrow's, where you have to tune back in tomorrow, is once you're done the presentation, quiet. Okay, what do I mean by that? We're going to go on that tomorrow, guys. So that's why I want you to stay tuned. Come in tomorrow. Come back tomorrow for step process 3. I'm not going to get into that right now. That's the point of, showing you these 3-part videos, so you can come back and see what that is, because you can't do all these and not show the next part, guys. So I hope you got some value out of this. I'm super excited. We're moving along here, and I have some people that are enjoying what I'm showing them, and, coming along with this ride. So hopefully got some value out of this. If you did, like, comment, share below. That's awesome. If you want, hit me on Facebook. Shoot me a private message at Tara.L.Steele, and that's STIEHL on Facebook. On Instagram and Twitter, just my name, Tara Steele. I'd love to show you what I'm doing, what my company's doing, and if not, anything I can help you, because I'm along with the journey too, I'd love to do that as well. Guys, stay tuned in tomorrow. Make sure you're here tomorrow, because part 3 is really amazing, and I got some bonuses coming up as well. So and if you need anything at all, get a hold of me that way, or shoot me an email at tjsdreamlife@gmail.com. But make sure you're here tomorrow, guys. Step 3, one of the most important stops. So see you then, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.